Heart is the center of circulatory system. Embracing a healthy lifestyle at any age helps us to prevent heart diseases. World Heart Day is observed and celebrated on September 29 on the aim of increasing awareness about cardiovascular diseases and how to control them to negate their global impacts.
We are blessed to have such an experienced medical practitioner to give us awareness about healthy heart. Dr. Rupesh George, Assistant Professor in Cardiology at Amala Institute of Medical Science. Let's welcome him wholeheartedly.
Respected teachers, students of St. Dominic School, Vellani. At the outset, let me thank the principal and the teachers for giving me this opportunity to interact with the students during the World Heart Day. World Heart Day is being celebrated every year on September 29th. It is after the World Heart Federation is the one who provides that call to celebrate the World Heart Day on every year. And every year there will be a theme that on which we have to do our activities for the entire next 1 year to facilitate the knowledge regarding the heart disease and the measures to prevent the heart disease and to interact with the treating doctors and with the general population. So this year also we have got a theme. Use your heart to connect. We know we are in a midst of a COVID pandemic where we are quarantined in many places. We have to maintain social distances. We are not able to connect with each other. But we have got another medium, which is a digital platform or the internet medium through which you can connect. So this year, the World Heart Federation is advising us to connect as much as possible through these mediums to enrich the people with the methods to lead a life which is heart healthy. So for that they are advocating three major steps. The first is that to know your own heart. So I will give few facts of your heart. Heart is a muscular organ which pumps the blood that is required to all of the cells in your body. So it has to beat about 1 lakh times per day. And when it beat 1 lakh times, it is actually pumping about 7,000 liters of blood every day. And it has to pump the blood if to reach it into the every corner of your body. The length of the total blood vessels inside your body, if you measure the length of it, it will reach nearly 96,000 kilometers. That is equivalent to 2.5 times the circumference of the earth. So that much an important organ is heart. The other side of the thing is that the heart disease leads to, we know the people suddenly die or to have heart disease because of heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women. So that is another sad part of the story. In United States, the data shows that one person dies every 36 seconds due to cardiovascular disease. That means 1 in every 4 deaths in US is basically due to heart disease. Even in India also, in this pandemic time, we know that many people died of COVID. But still, if you look for the total number of deaths, it was almost 3 times more than the COVID death. The heart disease deaths were 3 times more than the COVID death. So that shows the importance of the prevention of heart disease by various methods. So heart disease preventable? We know that by using our mask, social distancing, we can prevent corona infections. While heart disease is not a communicable disease, it will not spread from one person to another. but it is basically due to our own lifestyle problems. So by observing about 3 or 4 simple lifestyle modifications, we can prevent the heart disease. They are to increase the physical activity, to do regular exercise or running or jogging. At least you have to keep about 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day. There are now watches and devices which measure how many steps you are taking. So if it is around 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day is one of the key important factor to prevent heart disease. So I encourage all of the students to maintain that physical activity that is to help the heart. Then prevent all the this alcohol and tobacco and the drug abuses, because that all can lead to significant heart disease. Another important thing is the diet. We will discuss it in detail. Again, the diet, you have to reduce the amount of the fat and the sweets because they are high calories rich, and that can change it into cholesterol inside your the body and can deposit in the walls of these vessels. And together these 4 is actually providing these non-communicable diseases. They are heart disease, diabetes, cancer and lung diseases. So by controlling or by maintaining these lifestyles, we can prevent these non-communicable diseases. So again, to emphasize, you should have a regular exercise or playing for 30 minutes. One other important thing I have to say is that some people do exercise very vigorously from morning to evening exercise. That is also not good. So a moderate level of exercise is that what is recommended for the heart. Second is the food. Regarding the food, we know you might have learned in your school regarding the food pyramid. The maximum the food that we should, the important or the major source of our food should be more of vegetable rich and the grains. And in the top of that pyramid, you can see those who are have got high sugar content like biscuits, cookies, ice creams. Actually, these should be taken only very little or rather avoided, because these are the culprits for future heart disease. So encourage taking more vegetables, fruits, and have a grains rich like either with rice, wheat, that they are the grains that provide the carbohydrate, and use the pulses for the proteins. So these should be the basic meal pattern for all of us. And obviously, we should say an absolute no for smoking, alcohol, and the drugs. It is quite unfortunate that now even in high school students, there has been habit of smoking, alcohol, and in drugs are also getting into our habits. So never let anyone to introduce these habits into your life, because they are dangerous. They will surely cut off your fruitful days of your life. The another component is that use heart to connect every other heart. Be compassionate to the other human beings. We know heart is an organ which is pumping blood to every other cells in the body. So you as a person in society should behave like a heart who should be useful for the whole society. Your work should enrich the whole society. So use your own heart to connect with every other heart. And those with diseased heart, maybe many your grandparents or somebody in your family may have heart disease, give them these advices and let them also follow these lifestyle modifications to prevent future heart disease. Thank you. I wish all of you a healthy heart in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor, for your valuable message. It was indeed informative.
Harnessing the power of digital health to improve awareness, prevention and management of cardiovascular diseases globally is our goal for World Heart Day 2021.
A healthy lifestyle will make our heart healthier. Here are some tips for maintaining our heart healthier.
Hi friends, a healthy and balanced diet is the key to maintaining a healthy heart. Healthy diet is one of the best weapons to fight against heart diseases.
Being physically active is a major step towards good heart health. Regular exercise strengthens our heart. A strong heart can efficiently pump blood through other parts of our body.
Sleep is an essential part of keeping a heart healthy. Good sleep keeps a heart safe. So my dear friends, sleep at least 8 hours to get a good heart.
Drugs and alcohol abuse potentially cause serious health issues. Excessive alcohol intake can lead to high blood pressure and heart failure. Say no to drugs and alcohol.
Smoking increases the risk